What's up again, guys? This is the Big Texan here with another video. I'm just going to make it quick, but I'm so excited for these two figures. Literally, they just got dropped off on my doorstep. I've been collecting the WWE Walmart exclusive Superstars line. I've been really hunting down this particular Hogan. Now I just need to hunt down the Chase version of it. But it's the Hogan that has the red jumpsuit or workout trainer like pants and shirt. I was able to get my hands on the yellow boots. I still need the blue boots version. And then I was able to get another figure that's actually going to complete the NWO line for me on the Superstars. Now, sometimes I get these mint in box. Sometimes, I get them pre-loved by someone else, where they had them displayed and they're done displaying them. So they're not in the box. But I try to make sure everything is still there. And especially when it comes to this Hulk Hogan. So he was shipped pretty cool. Not pretty cool, pretty nice. He had bubble wrap all around him. Shipped in a box. Of course, like I said, he was already displayed in someone else's action figure display. Does come with open hands, does come with fist hands, but this is the Hulk Hogan that I've been looking for. Still need the blue boots version. I don't know why I can't say that. But I am going to take this off for just a second here because, oh, look at that. It comes with a necklace, if you guys see that. This is how I know Hogan. He's got the yellow boots. He's got the yellow wrestling gear. This is Hulk Hogan. This is how this Hulk Hogan is going to be displayed. The Chase version, it's all blue. Even his shorts are blue. His boots are blue. That's what I'm going to be looking for next. That and Mr. T. Of course, all the regular chases. The Great Muta chase. The Jake the Snake Roberts chase. I would love to get my hands on the Scott Hall or the Razor Ramon chase, as it's called. But this one right here, this is my Hulk Hogan. It's an awesome face sculpt. Got the necklace, that's almost sets you up for that Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan, where Andre finally wants a shot at the belt and he rips the necklace off and it cuts Hulk Hogan. This is the setup for it right here. This figure is awesome. Of course, it's all movable. The elbows, the wrists, of course, the hands pop off. The knees are bendable. The boots. And I've said it in many of videos, sometimes these Hulk Hogan ones here lately, man, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, they just look like trash. But I'm so glad that the Superstars line has a great sculpt in the head. All the Hogan's heads look great. Can't wait to put him in that display case. And once I get all these guys done, I'll definitely have a video of that display case. Sorry. The next one that got dropped off today is Big Sexy Kevin Nash. That is awesome. This is going to complete the NWO portion of the wrestling Superstars. Got to get him out of that plastic prison, as they say. And see how I'm going to display him. So here he is. He's got some sunglasses. Of course, they're removable. He's got the title belt. That's removable. He's got the NWO shirt that's removable. Even the pants looks like they come off as well. Hand-wise, nothing else in the package. It's just some hands. Let me make sure. I want to make sure this has got the two sweet hand to go along with that Scott Hall. Of course, these clear ones, these clear bags always say, or the worst ones, because the white package ones, they tear pretty easy. But for some strange reason, these clear ones, they don't have no give. They don't want to come out. They don't want to separate. Of course, they're rolled and then taped. Oh, come on, come on. Sometimes doing videos are a little bit hard just because the stuff doesn't want to work with you. Let me see if I can grab some scissors and kind of open this up a little bit better. At least a little easier for me. Nope, that ain't gonna work either. Oh, it does have the two sweet hands. All right, so that's how this one is gonna be displayed in the cabinet right next to Scott Hall, right next to Hollywood Hogan. I gotta actually make sure Hogan does the two sweet as well. I didn't look at that, but I did notice it when I came to Scott Hall. Let me open this up a little bit more. So it does have the two sweet hands. So right away, I'm gonna take these open hands off. At least give me one two sweet hand in there. That way, when I sit him in there, he's gonna go right next to Scott Hall. I'm gonna go ahead and take this stuff off of him just to see what he looks like. Now, the heads do pop off, so, oh, even the torso. I've seen that in videos, but I never actually did it myself and taken off the torso on it. Okay, so you can, man, I might have to get two of these Kevin Nash figures. Because, you know, they come in the Kevin Nash with the pants with the fringe on the sides. But if you take his NWO shirt off, it reveals the Kevin Nash singlet with the pants. So this might be a two-figure purchase. I might have to buy another figure just to display him with the NWO and without the NWO shirt. Kind of cool, these sunglasses. Sometimes they don't work properly where they don't want to sit on the head. And they do come with like a wraparound clear rubber band to prevent the sunglasses from falling off in the package. Looks like his hair does wrap around those sunglasses pretty good. They kind of hold those sunglasses in. I will have to go ahead and display him with the NWO shirt, so that way it matches the Scott Hall and the Hollywood Hogan. But yeah, definitely a little too sweet action going on. NWO, Kevin Nash, he will be probably a two-figure guy, just because I do like the version of the, WWF Kevin Nash. Oh, actually, I guess it won't be Kevin Nash. Well, I guess it is, because it's not really Diesel, because we have a Diesel. Oh, choices. Too many choices, I tell you. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. These are the two ones that I was excited to get. I was just so happy that they came together and today. So I definitely wanted a video record me opening them. That way I can go ahead and get them in the display case. Still, like I said, I got 6 I think I need to get. Blue Boots Hogan, Mr. T, Scott Hall. Well, it's Razor Ramon's Chase. So that's number 3. Jake the Snake's Chase. Let's see here. Great Muta. And I also need the Dusty Rhodes and the Cody Rhodes 2-pack. That's so 6 purchases, 7 total figures. I'm trying to get this all done before the new wave comes, because I can't wait to get the new wave. Demolition is what I'm looking forward to. Demolition and Road Warriors are always been my 2 favorite tag teams from the 80s. And I'm so excited that Demolition, and not just 2 of them, even Crush is in there in the Demolition pack. So that's going to be a great pickup. Can't wait to get those here and displayed. Again, thanks for tuning in. If you like this content, I know it's just about wrestlers and sometimes other action figures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, He-Man, Star Wars. But definitely give me a like, give me a follow, subscribe. Hell, give me a comment. Let me comment back to you. We can talk about figures. I'm a wrestler, so I wrestle on the weekends as well. And my whole life just revolves around wrestling. But yeah, give me a like, a subscribe, and a share. But thank you for tuning in. You have a good night. See ya.